It's time for Donkey of the Day.
So if you ever feel I need to be a donkey, man, hit me with the hee-haw.
Did she get Donkey of the Day? Please tell me.
Absolutely.
I have become Donkey of the Day.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
You're a donkey.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Thursday, August 30th goes to Michaela, Pearson, and Candice Little of Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Drop on the clues box from Winston-Salem, damn it. Now, if you are new to the Breakfast Club, which a lot of you are, good morning, San Antonio. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Charlemagne the God, and every day of my life, I'm trying to avoid crazy. Okay, we all are, if you think about it, regardless of your race, gender, class, religion, sexuality. The one fundamental thing we all attempt to do every day is avoid crazy. Unless, of course, you are crazy. If you're crazy, you have no idea you're crazy, and you have no idea that the rest of us non-crazy people are trying to avoid you. Now, I know you're sitting there thinking, what is crazy to you, Charlemagne? How do you define crazy? Crazy to me is when people do things that are out of the realm of millions and millions and millions of people's understanding. Like when someone does something that makes a mass majority of people collectively say, WTF, okay? That is the era we are in now, the generation of WTF. Salute to Trans League. Great record that generation WTF is. Michaela Pearson and Candice Little, they are each charged with felony child abuse and 3 counts of contributing to the delinquency of a minor, according to a news release from Winston-Salem police. Now, Michaela and Candice are crazy, the kind of individuals that us non-crazy people would attempt to avoid. The only reason we know this kind of crazy exists in the world is because crazy people have a platform nowadays, and that platform is social media. In the case of Michaela and Candice, the platform they used to broadcast their crazy to the world was Facebook. Now, as much as I hate seeing this crazy, I am thankful Facebook gives the crazy a platform because it's just a reminder to me, a reinforcement that I must avoid crazy at all costs. Now, Michaela and Candice were on Facebook with their children, a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, and an 18-month-old. Now, I have a 3-year-old at the house. How old is your youngest, Envy? Two. Okay, so you got a 2-year-old, I got a 3-year-old, all right? My 3-year-old just got out of her terrible 2 stage. I understand 2 and 3-year-olds are a bit much, and we do what we do to get them to relax. We do what we can to try to get them to relax, to cool out, but it's impossible. They're 2 and 3-year-olds, okay? Their energy is just different, and you have to let them be. But Michaela and Candice decided to give the kids the medicine they as adults use to relax, and that medicine is weed, okay? And of course, in typical generation WTF fashion, they taped the whole thing. But let's go to WKTR CBS 3 for the report, please.
Police were able to find out about this video because it went viral. So they had over 1 million views on Facebook. Police got wind of it. They got Child Protective Services involved, and that's how they were able to track down the people involved. There were 3 children involved. They were ages 3, 2, and 18 months. This is a mugshot of one of the women that was arrested for this and charged with felony child abuse. Her name is Michaela Pearson. She's 21 years old, and we've learned that her relationship in all of this is that she's friends with a parent of those children. The 3 kids smoking what Winston-Salem police say is marijuana. That's what this video shows. And the smoking was encouraged by Pearson and 18-year-old Candice Little. Now, both of those women were arrested. Now, police say those children, they were taken to the hospital. They were treated, and they are under observation.
Michaela and Candice out here smoking weed with their 2 and 3-year-old child. We have the actual audio from Facebook of the child cipher. Let's hear it.
Better hand that away from my weed. Pass it to your sister. Stop chiefing. Come on, which one of y'all want to hit this? Me! Come on, hit it again. Ooh, yeah, big gas. Big gas, come on. Yeah.
Pass the Dutchie to the 2-year-old child. Pass the Dutchie to the 3-year-old child. She had the nerve to tell the little child, don't waste the weed. Okay, this is also a prime example of why you can't just breed with everyone. Everybody shouldn't be allowed to procreate because crazy people raise crazy kids, all right? I remember I once heard the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan say some of y'all breeding like you rolling dice in the back of a moving pickup truck. Okay, Michaela and Candice are clearly products of somebody who crapped out in the dice game, and those 2 defective products are now influencing the minds of the youth, okay? I don't even have to sit here and tell you that when it comes to how kids turn out, it starts at home. All right, where the hell do you think these kids are going to end up in 13 years if they already smoking weed at 2 and 3, and they got mothers who think it's okay for them to smoke weed at 2 and 3? In fact, encouraging them to smoke weed at 2 and 3, passing them the blunt at 2 and 3. Now, what's sad about this is these kids are going to get taken away from these young ladies, which is damaging, but they're going to end up in the system, which is even more damaging. And if they end up with another family or whoever ends up being their guardian, then people going to catch hell trying to put these kids to sleep because these kids are used to being put to sleep by smoking the best marijuana Winston-Salem has to offer. Okay? Please let Remy Ma give Michaela Pearson and Candice Little the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
Now, should we play a game of Guess What Race It Is? Should we?
I don't want to participate.
This is easy.
Steve, come here, Steve. Steve's the only white guy in the room. Steve, you want to play? You want to play?
Yeah.
You want to play?
Yeah.
You want to guess what race it is? Shut up. Get away. Beat it. Just go get away. No, you're supposed to say no. Okay?
What, they white?
I don't want to participate in this because
I don't want to participate in I bet y'all can't guess what race it was, though.
No, I can't.
You can't. And
I
you take
have
a
no
while,
idea.
guys. Just take a stab
Nope.
at it.
Nope.
Nobody want to take a stab at it?
Nope.
Nobody want to take a stab at it?
There's powerful niggardry at work here.
My goodness. All right. Thank you for that donkey today. Up next is Ask Yee. Now, if you need relationship advice or any type of advice, call Yee right now. She'll help you out with all your problems. 800-585-1051. Call Yee now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
All right. All falls down. Kanye West. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Michael Jackson.
It's about time.
What's going on?
Rumor report. This is the Rumor Report. Talk to him. With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, there is a Michael Jackson miniseries that's going to be in the works. Now, you guys know I'm in Vegas right now celebrating Michael Jackson's, what would have been his 60th birthday. And they had the whole Michael Jackson Cirque du Soleil, which was incredible yesterday. They had an after party. Usher performed as well as Angela Bassett was there. I saw, Gabrielle Union. A lot of people came out to show love.
What about Michael Jackson's family? Were they there?
His family was there. His kids were there. Tito was there. Yeah, his brothers were all there. So, yes.
Drop on the clues bombs for Tito. It was a time when nobody was checking for Tito. And now Angela Yee is shouting out Tito, letting everybody know Tito was in the
Randy Jackson
building.
was there. Janet Jackson did a video paying homage to Michael Jackson also.
It's crazy that y'all don't really realize how rich Tito is. You know Tito's vodka is Tito Jackson's, right?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Man, y'all can't even let the rumor go. Y'all can't even let that. It's a rumor report.
No.
It's a rumor.
We, it got to be somewhat credible. They can't just be completely made up. All right. Well, this miniseries that's in the works is based on an adaptation of the 2011 novel, My Friend Michael, An Ordinary Friendship with an Extraordinary Man. And that's from one of Michael Jackson's friends and colleagues, Frank Cascio. He is looking for a director, and he's been pitching to companies, which include Rock Nation. So he was friends with Michael Jackson for 25 years, and it's going to be a positive look. So this looks like something that's going to be happening sometime soon. So again, shout out to everybody out here in Vegas celebrating. There were a lot of people dressed up as Michael Jackson impersonators.
I seen your
some
video,
of it on
yeah,
my
I seen it.
Instagram story. It's crazy out here.
Did you dress up like Michael Jackson or no?
I didn't get the memo.
Oh, all right.
All right. Meek Mill is going to be returning to The Tonight Show. It's been 1 year since he was arrested in New York City. So he's going to go on with Jimmy Fallon. And that's going to be happening on September 4th. So he'll be performing and all of that. And I'm sure he's going to have a really good interview because he's been talking so much about criminal justice reform and all of that. In the meantime, he's been in Philly helping kids prepare for back to school with supplies. So he donated 6,000 backpacks with all the necessary school supplies that all the kids need. So that's great news. He said, growing up in Philly, I've watched families struggle to make ends meet and buy basic school supplies for their kids. Those memories stay with me, and that's why I'm committed to giving back to families in my hometown.
Drop on the clues bombs from Meek Mill. The Meek Mill rebrand has been amazing to watch, by the way.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's all from the heart because of everything that he went through and people that he met and sees what they're going through. So that's something that affected him that he might not have even really thought about previously. All right, now Tyga is suing Cash Money and Young Money for album royalties. Remember when he was on The Breakfast Club, he said he never got any money, never got a check?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said never.
Yeah, and he signed that deal back in 2009 and still hasn't gotten anything. So now he's saying that Young Money shorted him significant sums. And they did agree back in 2016 to pay him all of his royalties, but he still hasn't seen a penny. So now he's looking for $1 million. Feels like he'd be worth more than that, though.
I thought it said $10 million.
Yeah, right now it says he's reportedly seeking $1 million. I don't know if it's going to end up being more than that, but it feels like he should be getting a lot more money than that. All right, Lil Pump got arrested. And that was in Miami. Now, according to police, he was driving without a license plate. He had his Rolls Royce, which belongs to, so the license plate was on his Rolls Royce, but it really belonged to a Mini Cooper. Then they asked him for a driver's license and he said he never had one.
What?
Sorry, guys, I'm choking.
Yeah,
What's
that's
wrong?
right.
What are you doing over there?
No, you know what? I just ate a granola bar, and it's dry. Sorry.
Please don't die in Vegas. All right?
I'm not.
You sound like you're dying right now. Is there
I'm
anybody in
not.
there that can give you the Heimlich?
Paris is sleeping. She's in
Paris,
here
wake
with
up and save ye, please.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't feel like going to find another co-host.
All right, so Little Pump got arrested, and they had pictures of him in handcuffs. He actually looks excited about it.
He look happy, yeah. He look happy in his mugshot.
Yeah, because
smiling and all that.
because he's smart enough to know that mugshots go viral nowadays. So you a damn fool if you in your mugshot looking crazy.
Yeah, he's only 18 years old. So, but come on, you can't put a license plate from a
Mini
Cooper
on
onto a Rolls Royce.
That's one of the main reasons that I keep 2 haircuts a week. Because I keep a low cut baldy because I'm so afraid that I'm gonna go to jail when I ain't got no haircut and I got to take a picture with no hat on. And they're going to see that receding headline sitting in the middle of my forehead looking like RoboCop when he take his mask off.
That picture will circulate everywhere.
You don't even have to tell me. You think I don't know?
Who comes to mind when you think of those mugshots?
DMX.
Jeezy. Jeezy got one out there.
DMX got one too.
DMX and Jeezy got one out there with no haircuts, bro. And them hairlines are sitting in the middle of their foreheads, all right? Okay, that's my greatest fear. One of my greatest fears.
Great.
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report.
All right. Thank you, Miss Yee. Charlamagne.
Yes.
Who you giving that down to?
4 after the hour, we're going to talk about why certain people shouldn't procreate.
Okay.
All right.
We'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.